Well, next at 6, we're also learning more about the man killed last night by deputies after a standoff and a shootout at a McFarland home on Broadhead Street. News 3's Brad Chaimson continues our coverage live in the news center. Brad.
Well, the man involved in the fatal standoff with police is being identified as 47-year-old Scott Stevens. Police aren't saying whether the fatal gunshot wounds were from himself or deputies. What's clear, they say the man wasn't going to give himself up.
It is paramount to every deputy sheriff to save life. And that was our intent and what our hope had been.
For more than 3 hours, Sheriff's Office negotiators tried getting Scott Stevens out of his home. Police say Stevens was free on bond from other charges and was currently being investigated for sexual assault. They say he didn't want to go back to jail.
Indicated to family and friends that he very well may be shooting this out with law enforcement.
I said, I'd really like to talk to my dad. If he could hear my voice or something, it would help, calm the situation or something. And the officer wouldn't let me.
Stevens' daughter says she wanted to help during negotiations but wasn't allowed. Sheriff Mahoney says involving family is out of the question.
Very often it can have quite the opposite effect, particularly when we're dealing with a heated domestic violence component earlier in the afternoon.
The sheriff says his deputies broke a window to place a camera in the room to check on Stevens, fearing he overdosed on prescription painkillers. Officials say that's when Stevens opened fire, and deputies just feet away fired back. Stevens suffered multiple gunshot wounds, resulting in his death.
This isn't like my dad. I'm still completely in shock right now. I haven't even started crying yet. I'm still in shock. I can't believe it.
McFarland police say everything started yesterday morning after Stevens' mother was injured when her car began rolling down the driveway. While investigating that crash, they determined Stevens and his stepfather were fighting, leading to that attempted arrest and barricade.
And Brad, several deputies now on administrative leave as this investigation continues.
There are 13 deputies that are currently on leave who were involved with the incident, and that's standard procedure, as is forwarding the case to the Dane County District Attorney, which will be done as well.
Brad Chaimson in our news center tonight. Brad, thank you.